Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 6, isn't it? I believe it's Episode 6. Where are we at? Yes, it is. So what happened in the last episode? Well, we got... Jesse's now joined up with two lovers, who is also the father of Dina's unborn baby. We had the relationship between Dina and Ellie delve a little bit further, in the sense that we learn more about Dina's sort of like past with her mother and her sister, and who she first killed, which the fact that she would also probably chase them down to the ends of the earth, just like she's chasing down Abby. But then obviously then Jesse's rocked up when we got a couple of more stalkers than we can handle. He's taken out a couple of the wolves as well. We also saw the Dina got shot with an arrow by one of the Seraphites, aka Scares. We saw how ritualistic they are with cutting open someone's stomach and all the intel's coming out. How cult-like they are. But we also saw how horrible the wolves are as well. So it's the whole thing. So we know where we left off is that it showed Jesse run off with Dina back to the fudging thingy. Oh my god, I forgot where it was. The theatre. And Ellie just so happened to get through the park and be in front of the hospital. She went to the hospital and got... Oh Christ, what was her name? Oh, it was a short name. Mel, was it? Was it Mel? Kim? Hold on, I'm going to quickly just check. Nora. She plays Nora. Where did I get Mel or Kim from? So she chased her into the hospital, and then this is the first time we heard about the spores. So that's something I realised last week after doing the reaction. People in the comments, as well as also just being online, is that's the first time spores was a thing, because apparently they didn't want to cover Pedro's face up, which is fair enough, I understand. So spores is a thing. It is airborne now. And we got into the bottom of the hospital where there is possibly worse things, but either way, we got Nora, or some might call her Kim, in down the spore. She's dying, and then Ellie decides to torture her to find where Abby is. Once that cuts, we then get a flashback scene with Pedro. Joel opening the door like, "Hey kiddo," and she's like, "Hi," and then that's it. So I'd imagine this episode is going to be a flashback episode mainly, with a little bit thrown in there. I mean, this is the penultimate episode. I'm not too certain where I stand with this season so far. As you may have known, again, I don't want to talk about it too much, is that I have some opinions on the game, very much so. I think that I've spoken about the game before, but I didn't necessarily... I've replayed it recently as well. My opinion on it changed a little bit better, for the better, but I still have my opinions on that game. But I think that what they did with this show is that they sort of built you up for Joel's death better, and made it more clear that it is sort of like a whole sort of like, well, you shouldn't be doing this because this is what might happen, and this is what has happened, you know, his demise. So I do think that they've done better, but I don't know. I think the saving grace so far has been Dina. Dina and the stalkers. I think the stalkers have been fantastic. So I love those stalkers, man. But enough about Jesse. No, you know what I mean. The infected stalkers. Anyway, rather than talking me a shite, I'm going to jump into this. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That would be sweet. But other than that, see you on the other side.
He's going to beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
What the fuck is this? Okay, this is going way back. It looked like the correct logos. As in like the, you know what I mean.
I'm back on patrol in 30 minutes.
Oh! Tony Dalton? Is that his name? I actually only really know him as Jack from Marvel. in Hawkeye, and I won't say the other project in case people are a little bit behind. But yeah, that is him, right? Jay Miller. That's maybe not Joel, but I'm gonna assume not Joel. Maybe Jack Miller, John Miller, Jason Miller, Jamiroquai Miller. We'll see. I'm gonna write down flash. I thought flashback as in we were just gonna get Joel's flashback, as in Ellie's version of Joel. You know, yeah, that sort of thing. Not a flashback to who's percept. You know, I'm not. It doesn't matter. Shut up, Jake.
Tommy didn't do anything.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel. And the officers who got called to the scene. I'm not stupid.
Ah! Got
And if you
caught
and Tommy
right in
weren't
the
my
line.
sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
You're not gonna hurt him.
He's going to get a beer. He's supposed to be back in patrol in 30 minutes, but he's going to get a beer, isn't he? A couple of beers. Okay, okay. Drinking and driving. Classic. Classic obeying the law. Actually, hold on. What was the drinking and driving like? Oh, no, listen. Actually, you know what? You're right. No, I'm right. I was about to say you could do anything really goes in the 80s. So I can imagine maybe... Because I remember over here in the UK, I think I saw you could have driven on like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Grandpa found out. Made me give it back. Made me apologize to the cashier.
Grandpa's a
And then we went
bitch.
home. Just before I got out of the car, man. Just
Grandpa's an even
Broke
bigger
his jaw.
bitch. Broke his
there was
jaw.
blood everywhere.
Oh, he's a...
I was dead.
I can't remember if there's C-bombs in this. I don't... Okay, listen. I have to say this every time. It's part of my vocabulary. Some people don't like that word. So if they... What I do is that if the word is said during the episode, I don't mute it. But if it is... yeah, because you know, if it's in the episode, you're used to it. Who cares? But if it isn't, I'm going to have to mute that out. Anyway, Grandpa's a unfavourable man.
My mouth was wired shut for 2 months.
Oh, he's
Everybody knew.
even more unfavourable.
It was, yeah, I've hit you. And I've hit Tommy. But never like that.
So we're just going to get less and less as time goes.
Maybe I go too far, right? But I'm doing a little better than my father did.
Yeah, see? And hopefully you'll do better than him.
I hope you do a little better than me.
Why are you getting emotional, Papa? Oh, bringing his name back, are you? If I see his fucking thing at the end of this, you're a sacks of shit, because he's still dead. You motherfucks. How dare you toy with me like this? Fuck you. I should turn you off, but I'm not going to, because I'm kind of intrigued by the backstory. But at the same time, there's a part of me like, why are you giving me... If this carries on with the rest... I could just press play and it could be wrong. But if this carries on with a backstory pretty much just dedicated to young Joel and young Tommy, I'm like, why give it to me now just to use up as much Pedro as you can? You know? And I say young because that's obviously not a young Pedro right there. But you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if they're doing it to do as a filler episode, which I don't necessarily agree with the term, but or if it is going to serve a purpose, or if it's just for the sake of it, going, yeah, no, we needed something for the penultimate episode before we, you know, go into the next one. But yeah, anyway, let me just jump into this, shall we?
The new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Okay, so
Nice.
it is a flashback, but they want to be able to get, you know, they need to get that Pedro in to get. So let's see how this goes, eh?
Got something for me?
Is that Lego?
I'll be fucked.
That is Lego.
I searched those homes.
Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're
I wasn't always this. I was a cop.
Of course you were.
Milwaukee
Of course
PD.
you were. The bigotry seems about right. Go on.
We can make what you want and have it to you by Friday.
No, I need it by tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Vanilla or chocolate? Sweet vanilla too.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing.
So it must be her birthday or something. A dog bone? Or just a normal bone? Gosh, she's putting all that woodwork into fine use. Look at him go. Oh, okay. So he's designing to her guitar. Or at least starting the designs on her guitar. I'd imagine she'd go ahead with... Oh, that's nice. doing her own thing to add to it. God damn, that guitar is so nice. So sexy.
Where'd you come from?
Painkillers. She's all right. Come on.
Okay, I was about to say she pissed.
No, leave it.
Pushed her right up against a pot.
You did this on purpose?
Oh, that's her getting rid of her bike.
What?
Well, I was on my own. And I took it off, and it was all red and melty and gross.
Oh yeah,
You
she's
know what it smelled
spaced.
like? Pork.
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
Yeah, how could you predict
Easy,
this?
baby girl. Easy.
Pull the
I could be
baby
around
girl.
over the clinics.
Fuck
We'll
you.
come by here.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I just really wanted to wear short sleeves again.
No, she wasn't joking.
I'm sorry.
Aha, take on me. Oh, that's where she learned it. Oh, was it one of her drawings that he did? He engraved.
God damn it, Seth.
Hey.
Well, here we go. Show the cake.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Well,
I'll have to
let's
do.
hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
Jesus Christ, Ellie. Oh. I'm getting more of these two than I thought I was going to, and I realistically should be happy. I should, and I am kind of, but at the same time, I'm so torn about this. I am. Because I know what... Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just go.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. Took a bit of restoring. Real bone saddle here. Lacquered the whole body.
Oh,
and,
he
used
put
a
so much.
Dremel to carve
He
the,
put so
onto
much
a logo
effort into
drill,
this.
Or could be a saw.
Let me hear something.
Oh, I know what he's gonna
What do you
sing.
mean, play it?
And sing.
No. No, I don't sing.
It's my
You're
fucking
going to.
birthday, man.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yeah.
what?
Demands are being made.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Anything that I've no need for anymore.
Barely singing, by the way, but I'm loving this.
Our future days, days of you and me.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know where I am, who I am, what I want to do.
Well, that didn't suck.
That's the best compliment you can get.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Shut up. So fucking sad. 1 year later, yeah, come on, give me more.
Arrow?
Nope.
Oh no, we're doing. This is a specific scene in the game. I know it's about to come up, but we're just doing each. There's no way we're doing each birthday leading up to probably her out in the wilderness. She's looking at the weather. I was about to say she's probably out there. Because imagine it's her birthday in whilst trying to track down Abby. That'd be heartbreaking shit. So I don't think I can handle that.
Is it a dinosaur?
You're not gonna guess.
Wait. Is it
You should enjoy being a kid for now.
Oh, because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
No, 4 hours.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Well, Jesse
What's
may
going
have
on
crossed the
between you
line.
two?
Oh yeah. This is a line of
Excuse me?
question.
You spent
He
a
didn't
lot of
know.
time together.
He didn't know which way she was inclined.
Is it funny? I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
I don't think you do.
None of my business. But, has anyone talked to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh, you mean dicks and vaginas?
Oh.
Jesus.
I promise you I will. Oh my god.
Did say kind
It
of.
is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yep. Likes it.
I want a motherfucking dinosaur! Joel, there's a museum.
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
You don't jump into the pool. That's in the game. She jumps into the pool because she could swim now. Hold on. In the first season, could she swim or could she not swim? Or was it never mentioned? Huh. For fuck's sake.
It works.
Somebody must have greased it.
Yeah, a certain someone.
Can you imagine being up there?
Would you like to?
Like to what?
Go to space.
Joel has that power. He knows people. He's a smuggler. He can smuggle you to space.
Is it real?
That one went up and back.
Oh, I love how mesmerized she is.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going up to space. You need a helmet.
I was gonna say, gotta suit up.
Pick one.
I was about to say, is he gonna let her pick? Because I enjoyed what I got to pick. Didn't take long. She generally looks so happy.
Like space?
Want to point out, imagine they got stuck in there and that's how they died.
30 seconds and counting. Last reported field. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the...
Oh, fucking hell. Like, what a special memory to have.
I do okay.
Are you kidding me?
He was the best fucking dad. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
You okay?
Yeah.
I think I remember what it is. Is it a firefly symbol? No, just fireflies in general. Another birthday. I wondered this was going to be nice. Well, it's good to see that he's, learned to not only spell, but also Joel's learned to prepare a little bit in advance, But she's 17 now, so I'm interested to see how grunge she is. What? Uh-oh. Joel?
Joel, what the fuck?
Exactly, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Welcome to exploration.
What are you even doing here?
Well, I'm 19, so...
It's a grey area, I guess, at that age.
What the fuck is that?
It's all coming in one go. He's come back to surprise her all nice like. She's here getting down and dirty with someone a little bit older than her, and she's also getting tatted up. Tatted up and titted up. Fucking A, you love to see it. Didn't see it, but hear it.
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave. So all the teenage shit all at once.
Right.
Drugs and tattoos and sex.
Weed as well. Okay.
With girls?
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't a fucking experiment.
Okay. That's
I
cool.
don't know what you're saying.
Oh.
We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
Oh, Joel, buddy. I know. Okay, he's a little bit in shock. He's a little bit in shock. You know what? Okay. Listen, he's a little bit in shock, and obviously we see how he reacts when her and Dina kiss and stuff. Hopefully they don't show him to be a little bit biggety, I guess, rather than biggity. But again, it's going to be a lot. He's probably thinking we're gonna have some nice cake. She's 17. She's a woman now, pretty much. So, but he's coming all nice like, and then bam, it's just everything all at once. So hopefully nothing is said that's too. Come on, Joel, you're better than this. But I do think they have a lot more things unpackaged more than her sexuality. You can't go to sleep angry.
What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. Like, you may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't. You don't own it. They gave it to you.
Very
Sorry,
good point.
to us.
Very good
You
point.
don't own anything. I'm sorry that I got a tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl. Except I'm not.
Oh, okay. Why say it?
Maybe it's a good thing for you to have your own space.
To have this fun stuff that you want.
Just give me a few days and...
Thanks.
Sure.
Talk out a little bit more. Or hug. But just don't mention fireflies.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
On top of the burn as well. It
Kinda
must
good.
have Oh, okay. She's into it.
Kind of symbolic.
Of
Oh,
what?
right. Yeah, like change and growing and such.
Isn't that butterflies? Okay, John, if you better not go back in there and she's with another girl. Okay, I thought she was going to open up the door again. It just, whoa, can you stop?
You guys study dreams and stuff, right?
Is there a doctor's in sign on me like Lucy from fucking Peanuts?
It probably means change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
I knew I was right.
Oh, so what's a moth?
Death. If you believe in that shit.
Oh, yeah, actually thinking about it a little bit, yeah, that's sort of like... I was about to say, what? But then, yeah, I have heard of that before.
Why?
But you intrigued her. And now you fuck it off just when it got juicy. You have a greater purpose. I hate that she knows that. 2 years, not even the one. What happened on the 18th birthday?
So, I wrote down some questions. Okay?
I was about to say, there's no way he's in this room.
The fireflies spotted us a mile from the hospital. How did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders?
Oh, she's asking the right questions already.
If the raiders could kill all those soldiers, and Marlene, and you had to carry me the whole time, how did we get away?
What? Stop asking. Stop. Right, she is poking holes, and I don't like it. Hopefully, Joel just decides to moves into someone else's garage to avoid these conversations.
There are dozens of
This
unknown
conversation.
people.
You're 19, and you've been patient.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't ask the questions.
Plus,
You might
Obi-Wan's
ruin the
okay
present.
with it.
With what?
Your first patrol.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
What?
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel. Should probably report that.
Oh,
Fine,
what a
let's get you
birthday.
scanning for now. It's nice, right? It reminds me of the old days, just you and me on the trail.
Don't bring that up. She has
I know you got
questions.
stuff going on, but it'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often. Spend time together.
We all thought we had time, didn't we? We all thought that. We all did.
No,
There's nothing on your mind?
no, nothing.
Oh, there's a lot on her mind.
Gene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
Eugene! Oh,
Tell them to
fuck's
dig in.
sake.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
Yes! But you are his kid. But yes. Guys, this does not look safe at all. But it seems like you're doing fine, so fuck me.
Remember what I taught you?
I'm your back, you're mine.
Listen, so far I've got more of Joel than I expected. Especially with this how the season was panning out. So I'm happy. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's bitter. Oh shit! Who's that?
Ellie!
Oh, Eugene, no!
You clean?
Shit.
Whoa.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't turned yet. It's
Please,
okay.
I figure I gotta. They let Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course. And,
This isn't gonna happen.
I say. Yes, we
Oh.
You're empty.
Oh.
can. Thanks. You don't understand.
Hold on.
I do.
That's Joey Pants. That's Joey Panta. Oh, what was his name? Joey Pants. Let's call him Joey Pants. He plays Ralphie Cifaretto in Sopranos. He's in loads of things. Matrix. Baby's Day Out, Bad Boys. This is just some of the things that fill my. But but Ralphie Cifaretto, Ralph, yeah, what a character from what show, by the way. But that's Joey Pants. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think it's a good move to do this in front of her, wherever you might do, Joel.
Slowly, clearly, from 1 to 10.
Oh, the same thing that they did in the Fedra bit.
Joel, let him see his fucking wife.
Come on, Joel. Come on. There's a little love in you still, right?
Get the horses, bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you.
What are you going to do when her back's turned? Is this going to make her suspicious of you?
I promise.
You said that last time, and she didn't believe you. Or else this is what's going to make her know she shouldn't trust your promise.
It makes you cold. The cordyceps? Didn't expect that.
Stop this. This is going to put him on, like, high alert now. No. Is he giving him a view? I mean, what a fucking view that is. But is he giving her a view?
No, I need her last words. For me.
Oh, fuck.
I don't need a view. I need Gail.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Oh, Joel.
I see her.
Oh, silent gunshot. Joey Pants. Joey fucking Pants. Yeah. She knows your promises are empty. Oh, just like they did with his body.
When we get there, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more.
Oh.
It's the right thing to do.
Oh, Joel, there's a shitstorm
Ellie.
coming your way.
I had no choice.
Look, you know what? She made me quite emotional there.
Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. And he wasn't scared. He was brave.
Oh, Joel, I'm afraid you might trigger.
Himself.
Other than it might trigger Ellie, but this is slightly triggering me, the lies. Oh.
That's not what happened.
Ellie. Ellie.
He begged to see you. He had time. He promised us both. And then Joel shot him in the head.
Oh, this has been building. You probably deserve more than that.
You swore.
She knows you don't mean shit when you swear. Joel, do you know what, right? Joel's a very complicated fellow, especially how they've shown him in... Mainly in the second game. I don't care what anyone says. No, only in the second game. Only as that. I will fight anyone that says he's complicated in the first game. The only complication was that he couldn't get over his daughter's death. And that's what Ellie brought to him. Right? No one else in that first game was deliberating about morals. And should we, won't we? Anything like that. Well, should we, will we, won't we? All that sort of like moral conundrum of are we bad, are we good? It was nothing like that. The second game and this has made you have these conundrums, and in doing so, it takes the character in which you thought of Joel, and it kind of listen. The guy who created it, he can do what he wants with the character, but for me personally, I feel like it tarnishes what you once thought of Joel, which may be what they tried to do, Because, again, at no point did I think Joel was a bad person for slaughtering all those people to save Ellie. At no point. That's me. That's how I felt. Having played the game when it first came out, when I was a fucking young man, and I played it like every 2 years since, and on PlayStation 3, on PlayStation 4, on PlayStation 5, and then like every couple of years do that, and then get excited. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe it's my fault for having an idea of what I thought Joel was, which I think everyone. But yeah, seeing him, it's weird. Kind of like they did with Eugene's body. I feel like they're kind of dragging Joel through the mud here. That was a bit uncalled for. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like in trying to paint him in a certain way to justify what's at this moment, this one feeling, justify it in what's happened, they're making you look back on who you thought of Joel, who he was as a person, and trying to make you understand why we probably shouldn't feel a certain way towards his death, you know? That's, at this moment in time, what I'm thinking at this very moment. Might change by the end of this episode, might change by the end of the series, might not. But that's where I'm at the moment. 9 months later, who's pregnant? Ah! Oh, this is his only family.
Play me some of that.
No, you're not.
Say goodnight to Uncle
You're
Grumpy.
putting kiddo to bed.
Uncle Grumpy.
See you next year.
See you next year.
They don't see each other next year. Oh my god, yeah, no, they don't. Do they? Because it jumps straight into this. It literally, unless he does come later on, but...
You mean a lot to us, to all of us, especially to me and Tommy. What I'm trying to say is Uncle Grumpy is family. And family helps each other out.
The church. Dykes.
What did you just say?
Oh,
hell out of here.
Came in like a fucking bull.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking
You
help.
know what? I'm getting emotional. Seeing it from this perspective. Here's one.
Right.
Oh, motherfuckers.
The people that came through last week. I'm a little embarrassed for what I traded to get it, but...
He loves his coffee.
Not bad. Is she your girlfriend now?
No. No, she
Well, her baby mama.
just want a kiss.
Well, she'd be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I knew that was coming as well.
Same fucking look.
We're doing this here rather than outside the hospital.
I knew this whole time.
She has a very good bullshit meter, apparently. That's how they described it.
Were there other immune people? Were there raiders?
Keep shaking that fucking head.
Could they have made a cure? Did you?
Didn't even have to say it.
Marlene?
Yep. Yeah. And everyone.
Making a cure would have killed you.
I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me.
There was no guarantee. I'm sorry, there was no guarantee. Scream this in her face.
And I'll pay the price.
Literally tomorrow.
Because you're going to turn away from me. But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah,
Because you're selfish.
Oh no. Is she looking?
Because I love you. You can't understand. But if that day should come, if you should ever have one of your own, I hope you do a little better than me.
Everyone in Joel's position would have reacted the exact same way. Exact same way. I will not hear otherwise.
I don't think I can forgive you for this, but I would like to try.
And then roll on next morning and ruin my fucking life, why don't you? Oh, let's have a look at these face. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh. They changed that from the game. They spliced two things. Well, they changed quite a decent amount, but her finding out about it didn't happen the night before. It was quite like when the thing happened with Eugene, like 9 months before, that sort of thing. But then even the conversation there when they were discussing stuff was different. I haven't got long left. I need to watch it. I can't stop. I can't delay any further. Are we literally just ending it here? That's literally it. I continued watching it just for that. I should have just shut the fuck up and just watched the last bit of it, but fuck my life. And that, guys, my reaction to The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. I've actually not given myself any time to recover from what I saw, mainly because it's 5 PM for me. I have to convert this, then edit it, then upload, then thumbnails, and I'm up at 3 AM for work, so I can't waste time. I can't sit to the side. I could sit after this and think about it and see how the internet's reacted and what other people think and process this. But yeah, I'm interested to see what my partner's going to think, because she didn't finish up the game. She doesn't know about anything that's leading up to this, and she's watching it tonight. So I'm interested to see how she's going to react to this. She was never happy with again, Last of Us was one of her favorite games, and she played the up until Joel's death in the game, watched me play, and then she was heartbroken by it because she was one of her favorite. She played it. I think either she played it before me or I got her to play it, and that like changed it. I can't remember what it was now. It's been so fucking long, and we've replayed it many times since together. So and by ourselves. So it's so hard to work out. But once that happened, she was like, "Nah, I'm done." And I'm surprised she's actually watching the show. But I told her to. I said I think they're going to try and angle it in a certain way, so you're not like we were when we played it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know. So I'm interested to see how it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just stalling. I mean, here's my thing, right? I don't know whether I think it's best to have kept it all together, or if I would have preferred having each episode after that, like they did during the game. Well, not episodes during the game, but like during the game, they just spliced it throughout the game. The moments which I don't know if I kind of wanted a single episode. It maybe I wouldn't have as much impact on me emotionally if it punched me in the heart like it did there. But there is a chance it could have, and I think that with each episode to have the years gone by, I think it kind of, I don't know why they skipped the 18th birthday, but I think it might have been good to have it in each episode after that, you know? So yeah. But that's me right now. I don't know if I'm taking back that. I do think that they kind of are trying to use much of Pedro as possible before they don't have to or can't anymore. Because ultimately, this, I believe this probably might be maybe a little bit here now. I don't know, but I don't expect to see Joel again. So yeah. But I don't know. I feel like, listen, they changed the story up at points in both season 1 and season 2. We got a beautiful love story in season 1, episode 3 that was not part of the game at all, and it was fantastic. So I don't know if I necessarily, I can't be like, oh no, I don't like this because they changed it. I can't be like that because they change it for good or bad, but not because they change it, but maybe it's like I don't know. Okay, let's look at that. If you isolate it, right, is that I like all the scenes. I just feel like that it's been used to purposely see between episode 5 and 7, just to sort of fill that gap to get you sort of like back on the side. Not on the side, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's been done like that, or if they gave you then a background to maybe again why, I don't know. I did like the scene with his dad telling him like hopefully he'd be better than him and his grandfather, because well, look what happens. He never raised a hand to Ellie. He raised a hand to a lot of people to save her. He like did the complete opposite. Not complete opposite. They obviously saved her as well, but rather than do it, rather than punish her, he punished everyone around, like who did anything wrong to her or got away. So yeah, I don't know, man. I did like it. I honestly, I think it got a lot of emotions out of me towards the end there, as you noticed. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through the notes here. And I'm gonna be quick about it because my eyes are fucking shutting down as it is. I need to go eat, shower, get stuff ready for tomorrow, edit, I don't know. Anyway, flashback. I did like that. I think Tony Dalton playing his father was great. Really enjoyed it. I did enjoy the fact it was like his father wasn't a bad man. He was obviously a man of good stature in the community as a police officer, but also, he was of his time and he did hit him. But again, he also knew that he didn't want to be like his father, and he obviously then didn't do it. But it was always that, what was it, do better than, basically just sort of maybe you'll end up being a little bit better than what I did, what I am. So I did like that scene. Then it went to flashback, having Lego being a form of like payment for someone. Didn't expect that, but here it's like, here you go, here's some Lego, make me a fucking cake and give me some bone, The scene with him making her guitar, like really put in the time and effort, not just into the guitar, but even the montage of him, not even montage, kind of montage of him building and making and like sanding and varnishing and like sort of tightening the bolts and tightening the strings and engraving the moth. I just thought it was a great scene. Really he put time into it, and you felt him put the time into it, So I really felt that again. He put the love and care into it. But yeah. But in that time, obviously, then she's burnt her arm to get rid of the scar. She wants to wear short sleeves. The joke's there. Is it a joke? Okay, she is kind of, but not at the same time. But yeah, again, he calls her baby girl. Heartbreaking stuff. And then next day, it's bam. She's again that 15-year-old girl with her father. The next day, like sort of eating cake. But she's eating with her hand, and they have that sort of playful humor. He gets her the present. Something that he said he'll then sort of teach her. It's just it was great. Follow that up with then her 16th birthday a year later. Them again, you see just gradually she's still her being a little bit like fun, but then also then she's growing up a little bit. So she's excited about the dinosaurs. She's excited about the spaceships and stuff like that. And he's asked her, has anyone talked about the birds and bees? And she's like, what, dicks and vaginas? I can't remember what she said after that as well. Hold on. Oh yeah, him asked about Jessie and her scoffing as well. I always enjoyed that in the game, but a different sort of, again, the different one because Ellie in the game is sort of like, you think, okay, like sort of, if only you knew sort of thing about my sexuality, where she's like, yeah, no, just, I like girls, but obviously didn't say it, but you know what I mean. So yeah, let's have a look here. The dinosaur again. Love that. All the effort again, which goes again. Here's the thing is that they go to show how much of a great person Joel is. And then they bring him down with such horrible stuff. Because look what he did. He did on her 15th birthday. Made her a cake. Put all that effort into the guitar. And again, it makes you feel so confident. Not me. I'm complicated about how I dislike what they did to my boy. That's me. Again, I'm not letting it. I don't think I'm letting it perceive like sort of getting my perception of this, but some people would be complicated because again, look at the 15th birthday. He did that with guitar and cake. 60th birthday, he went out of his way to bring her all the way to something that she loves, which is dinosaurs. To then bring her to a museum. To then have her in the space, like because again, she's obsessed with space. He's interested in space, whether he was interested in space before or because she got him into it. In this, at least, we're not too sure, but he's put the effort in, and it's fantastic. Finding the cassette, which he would have, how hard was that to find? That moment of her believing that she's in space, listening in, loved it in the game. It was a real. That's what I'm talking about. The game is that they have real good action scenes, real good sort of fights, real good sort of things to do with the game, and real good cutscenes. But then there's cutscenes you don't like, you know. So yeah, but I really enjoyed that scene. Her seeing the fireflies, and then that's it. That's the doubt. The doubt's been solved just a little bit there, you know. Just it's there now. It's in the back of her head. Another year later, sex and tats and drugs. That's what I literally wrote down. 1 year later, sex plus tats plus drugs. Again, that's all. Bless them. Again, and it'll happen to a lot of parents. Again, that and that you see in a lot of media where they do make this. There's one day this baby face sort of like sweetheart of a kid that you had suddenly just leaves, and you're now dealing with a let's just call him a man or woman, you know, in the scenario. They way they see things, the way they see things, the way they activate things. Again, the hormones are all over the place. They are pushing boundaries because again they're on that cusp of being an adult but not being an adult, so they want to push the boundary. Him again, also she's trying to push for you know, being on patrol again, something that the adults do, and he's there just saying, just be a kid, please, you know. And I wish I stayed a kid. Oh God, I want to be Peter Pan. So yeah, but again, I was worried about the homophobia if he wasn't. But again, I knew it's just it's a thing that you have to wrap your head around sometimes, especially if you're not a modern person, which Joel isn't. But again, let's put it this way: look what you did in the first season / first game for Ellie. Do you think after all that if she goes, I'm into girls, you'd be like, ugh, you're no daughter of mine, get out. no. I love the memes online of people like Game Joel and also Pedro Pascal, like, I love my lesbian daughter or something like that. I love that. I think it's so good. but yeah, I mean, everything's all complicated. Oh shit! I need to ring estate agents. Oh, I'm so behind in this. I need to hurry the fuck up. Yeah. I heard then after that when all the confrontation, and yeah, I can't remember what exactly he said when he was like, when you're actually yourself again, and she's like, yeah, no, that's it, I'm moving out. But even in that moment at night, late at night, she's trying to move out, and he's like, listen, you can have the room, we'll give you some space, it's good, but we'll talk about this, we'll get this done in a couple of days. Again, real good to calm down the situation, talk to her like an adult, which is what she wants, to be treated like an adult, you know. So, but I did like that moment, and then him then going to. But that moment of them just talking it out, hashing it out, rather than screaming and shouting or just being dramatic, was just... That's how their relationship should be, you know? Moth equaling death and him being like, whoa, what the fuck? Love that. 2 years later, and then questions. If they have all the things she wants to say, and she doesn't. Because then he surprises her with patrol again. She's finding... I would like to know whether... the man who created it, is it Neil Druckmann? If he knew what some of these holes that we would say, or did he ask people, all right, okay, cool, could you find holes in this logic so I know, so what's best, you know? And obviously he might not have been a writer, I didn't see, but for this episode he might not have been a writer. But do you think that might have been like, all right, cool, let's poke holes in the logic that you've created and then use that as her argument, or did they already know that because he's like, oh yeah, no, this it doesn't make sense, so use this. So I'll be interested to know that. But then they go on patrol, and even that moment was like, we should do this more often, spend time together. Don't. I'm fucking furious. Because not long after that, it was like, okay, 9 months later, we're not cool still. But again, you have to see from that perspective. Like, listen, they come across Eugene, and he's fucked. He's goner. And I probably would have brought Eugene, but Joel is probably his defensive mode is kicking in, and rather than again, and all he had to do was mention the court system. He knows that it's on his way, and rather than take the risk of where this guy might turn and bite Ellie, probably not even about him, but bite Ellie. That's it. He's in protective mode, and it won't happen any further. But again, Joey Pants was fucking fantastic in this. For the short bit that he had, he was so good at what he did. Again, the fact that he knew what was coming, he just wanted to see his wife, and it wasn't, again, like he said, it wasn't that like all the stuff he wanted to say to her. It's all the stuff he wanted to see her face, and for her to say stuff to him. He wanted to, like, that would be the last memory he has, and it's beautiful, beautifully heartbreaking, and Ellie being the one to convince, and again getting him to say "I promise" with the exact same face, and it's a lie. I don't believe at that time he did lie. It was that moment when he mentioned about the court chefs making him feel cold. That's what changed him, you know. But then he brings him to, again, what a view to give him to die in front of. Again, it's horrible. But even that little line is like, if you really love someone, you'll always see them, or you'll always be able to see them or remember them. And Joey Pants is so good in that moment. The camera then coming across and just seeing him remember her, and Joel waiting for him to remember her before taking him out. It's harsh. It really, really is. And again, I personally would have done it. I would have taken the risk as well. But yeah, no, it's and it, yeah, no matter the view, no matter, again, it's the betrayal, it's the lies as well. If he had told her the truth, I think Ellie would have reacted differently. But it was the bald-faced fucking lies he said to her, and that's why she had to expose him. And I get it, because he lied to her, and he lied to whoa! I've forgotten her name. No, I haven't. I have. Hold on. I need to try and track down the name. Gail. Yeah, the fact he lied to Gail and just everything is just, again, it's just again, the way they changed it from her realizing that he's lying, because again, what it was is that she in the game is that they go whilst they're out doing like the thing for, I think, a present or something like that, or something like that, is that they come across people that were trying to were out doing stupid stuff, and I think mentioned the fireflies, and then she asked more questions about the fireflies, and it just didn't make sense. And then she goes one night, she just decides to then travel all the way to the hospital where all the massacre took place and work out what happened, kind of work out what happened. But then he chases after her, and she's like, "Tell me the fucking truth. Like, you have one more chance. If you don't, I'm gone." That sort of thing, you know. So again, they changed it slightly that moment, but this moment was that she, again, it was the same fucking face. That's how she knew. Yeah. 9 months later, the dance. Uncle Grumpy, again, that moment between the family, again, who he has left, and even her saying, like, "Your family, we'd do anything for you." Again, trying to open the door onto finding out what's happened here. Can you, like, but then also just let them know if you do need to talk, rather than Gail, I'm here, you know. But yeah, again, such a bless. Listen, we've all been to family functions where there's certain family members that don't get on well with other ones, and then there's ones that look like who are there because they're there, but they don't get on well with certain family members, and it's only really one-sided. And when the older people, when it tends to be older people, they want to rekindle and stuff like that. That's sometimes you'll see that in the events that you'll go to, but then the younger are like, no, because the older ones are like, I'm getting older, I've got what I thought was going to be or want or have or anything like that, so I need to make amends, and they're just like, no, I'm young, you know. So yeah, so we've all seen it, and it's sad, you know, for them to be in that corner of the room. But Uncle Grumpy, the dance, him again, seeing it from his perspective completely changed it for me. I got real emotional real quick, you know. Like, it felt more like he was just desperate to help her out, save her, not save her like he used to, and protect her. He wanted to be her protector, and she wasn't having any of it. It's just so heartbreaking, man. But at least we got to see Seth in his bigotry pushed over again, you know. But then they had the conversation again. They spliced it all together. They added more dialogue into it that I didn't expect them to, because they had to merge the other conversations that they'd had. It was so. It was. Again, we need, and that's why I wanted to get to be known that he he knew what people would think was bad, what he did was bad, and that's what people say bad. But again, he's still steadfast in his ways. Was like, I would do it all over again. And if you, again, the whole thing to do with have kids, hopefully you'll do a bit better than me. Just like his father said to him, you know. And it's just like, but he was the ultimate protector of Ellie. He protected her at all cost. And maybe again, now it's in hindsight. Maybe won't protect your one as much as I did, but. Yeah, it was fucking heartbreaking shit, man. Absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah. Yeah. So, but again, the whole sort of thing is like, again, I'm glad we got that sort of, rather than leave it later on, we got to understand where they were at by the time, and we saw the conversation finally, because next morning she woke up and was like, no, me and Joel are cool, we're fine. So, it's good to see that we got this early doors rather than have to keep it to the end of this season or next season. We know that they were able to find something before, you know, Joel's murder, you know? But yeah, what emotional fucking roller coaster we've been on, and now we're back in the theatre. Again, that's what I mean, is that now we're back in the theatre, and I feel like that, it just felt like they've, I don't know how to feel like we've pretty much had a whole back story episode, like a flashback episode, when we only get, when the season's been split into 2 and it's only 7 episodes for this one. I don't know what the next one is. Probably 7 as well. But, you know, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know whether I would have preferred it for split, but maybe it wouldn't have made me as emotional. But I have very much complicated feelings about this, and I don't think that will change anytime soon. But maybe if I have some time to digest it. But speaking of digesting, I need to go fucking eat. I need to ring an estate agent first, but I need to go eat. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video, comment down below what do you think of this episode. Did you like it was a whole episode of flashbacks? I keep saying backstory, but flashbacks, or would you prefer them to get split up in each episode? What do you think of the things they've changed with the fact that, you know, with the conversation at the end, with the fact with Eugene being the reason why she knew that he lied, because he lied to her then, like he lied to her before. What do you think of that whole scene with him bringing her there? What do you think of him dealing with fatherhood and her dealing with teenage years, all the stuff, all the great memories gave her, the bad memories, etc., etc. Just let me know what you thought of this episode. That'll be great. Write it down in the comments. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do me and other people. Like, I do reactions to this. I also do Doctor Who reactions. I'm currently doing Shooty's 2nd season by myself. I also do New Who reactions with my little brother Charlie. We're currently on season 4 with David Tennant's Doctor. I just released last week Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead 2-pair. Well, yeah, so those are up there. I also do Marvel reactions, have done since Moon Knight. Most recently was Daredevil Born Again, and coming up I'll be doing Ironheart. I also did the films, Phase 1 to 3, The Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. Bit rough around the edges because that's when I first started the channel, but I still think they're good reactions. I also did do reactions to Star Wars. First one I did was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently was Andor Season 2. Well, Andor full stop, but Andor Season 2. And coming up, I'll be doing Ahsoka Season 2. I also do weekly releases of The Bad Batch. I also, coming up, I'll be doing... Well, I also do DC reactions. I've done Creature Commandos and The Penguin. Coming up, I'll be doing Peacemaker 2 and all the other shows that are part of the future shows to do with the DC. Coming up, I'll be doing Fallout Season 2 in December, House of Dragon Season 3, Rings of Power Season 3, The Boys Season 5, etc, etc. So, guys, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.